And you must be the fireman.
How can you tell?
I would have known with my eyes closed.
Must be the kerosene. My wife complains about it all the time, too.
Do you mind if I walk back with you? My name's Clarice McClellan.
Guy Montag.
You know, I'm not afraid of you at all.
Why would you be?
So many people are. Afraid of firemen, I mean. But you're just a man, after all. Do you mind if I ask how long you've been a fireman, I mean?
I guess it's been about 10 years.
Do you ever read any of the books you burn?
No. It's against the law.
Oh, of course.
It's fine work, really. On Monday, we burn Malay. Wednesday, Walt Whitman. Friday, Faulkner. We burn to ashes. And when we burn the ashes to ashes, it's kind of our official slogan, really.
Is it true that long ago, firemen used to put out fires, not start them?
Probably. Houses have always been fireproof. Take my word on that.
Strange. I heard that a long time ago. Houses used to burn on accident, and firemen would go to put out the fires.
That's strange. That's crazy. That's strange.
Why are you laughing?
You're not.
I mean, you laugh when I'm not being funny, and you answer right off without even thinking about what I'm asking.
You really are an odd one. Haven't you any respect?
I don't mean to be insulting. I guess I just like watching people too much. Haven't you ever seen the cars racing on the boulevard down that way?
You're changing the subject.
I sometimes think that drivers don't know what grass is or a flower. They're driving so fast, they don't see them slowly. So if you showed a driver like a green blur, they'd say, that's grass. Or a red blur, that's a rose. White blurs are houses. Brown blurs are cows. My uncle drove slowly on a highway once. He drove 40 miles per hour. They jailed him for 2 days. Isn't that funny? And sad, too?
You think too many things.
Well, have you seen those 200-foot billboards outside of town? Did you know that they used to only be 20 feet long? But people were rushing by them so quickly they had to stretch them out to make the advertising last.
I didn't know that.
I can tell you something else you didn't know. Did you know there's dew on the grass in the morning? And if you look, there's a man in the moon. Are you happy?
Am I what?
That'll be $50. She should be back to normal by tomorrow.
Mildred,
Oh, good morning, dear.
how are you feeling today?
A little bit dizzy, but well, I don't really know why. Did we have a party last night or something? I forget.
You don't remember?
No, why?
You took a lot of your pills last night.
I did? Oh, I wouldn't go and do something like that.
Well, you must have taken a couple and then you took some more, I think. But you ended up taking the whole bottle.
Don't be silly. I wouldn't do that. All right then. Bye.
Important announcement. The President has just announced there is another nuclear war with several countries. That is all.
Hey, that hound was after me.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Well, did you have any books?
No.
Do you have a guilty conscience?
No.
Huh. Well, I'll see to it that the hound is fixed.
Where are the books?
Man, Mr. Zipley.
Where are the books?
Light such a candle by God's grace.
They're upstairs. Get the kerosene.
You can't have my books.
Just go.
No,
Just go, lady. Come on,
No.
go.
I'm staying.
For books? Don't risk it. Go.
Monty, look. The kerosene. Burn it all.
You can't have my books. You can't have my books. Get out of my house.
She's a match. Get out of the house.
You can't have my books.
going to bed.
Hey, Mildred. Do you know that girl I was talking to you about?
What girl?
You know, our neighbor. Her name's Clarice.
Oh, yes.
I haven't seen her for a few days. 4, to be exact. Have you seen her?
No.
I've been meaning to tell you about her. Strange.
Oh, I know the one you mean.
I thought you would.
Her.
What about her?
I meant to tell you. Forgot.
Tell me now. What is it?
I think she's gone.
Gone?
Whole family moved out somewhere. But I think she's gone for good. I think she's dead.
No, we can't be talking about the same girl.
No, the same girl. McClellan? Yeah, McClellan. Run over by a car 4 days ago. I'm not sure, but I think she's dead.
You're not sure of it? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Forgot.
4 days ago?
I forgot all about it.
4 days ago. Do you remember the first time we met?
The first time we met? For what?
Where we met the first time. Do you remember when that was? Where it was?
I don't
You don't know?
know. Well, it was so long ago.
It's only 10 years ago.
Don't get excited. It's funny, isn't it? Not being able to remember where you met your husband or wife. Doesn't matter.
I guess you're right. Doesn't matter.
You're sick?
Yeah.
No, you can't be sick. You were fine last night.
Yeah, well, I got sick.
Well, you're gonna call Captain Beatty?
No, I'm not calling him. I can't call him.
Why not?
I can't call him and tell him I'm sick.
You're not sick. You're fine.
No, you don't understand. Last night was bad. Real bad. A woman died. She burned herself.
Well, it was her fault, really.
No, she just had books. She died.
Ugh, whatever. She should have known better. It was her responsibility not to have books in the first place. I hate her. It's her own fault. Now look at you, all worked up for nothing.
Go get that.
Montag, didn't show up for work today. You sick or something? Never missed a day of work ever. It's very surprising, to say the least. I somewhat suspected this. Every fireman goes through this. It's fine. Just take the night off, the tomorrow off, next week. You know, everyone just experiences this at some point. Because books are the enemy. They've always been the enemy to everyone. They stop people from being happy, Montag. You see? Because everyone just, it makes people feel left out. And sad. It's taught in every school in America. Benjamin Franklin, the first fireman, the first one brave enough to destroy books. Because books lead to unhappiness. Someone reads a book. Then you try to read the book, but it's just words. There's nothing meaningful out of it. The other person who's read the book, they start being like, oh, I got so much out of it. Oh, no. There's nothing in the books. You feel left out, you feel unhappy, and that's why society has banned books. Because it leads to unhappiness. Nobody wants that. Nobody. We started out with books. The books started out as being okay. They were used as tools and other things and such. But then, when the books moved from paper to digital, there was no use for them. Technology, it was coming up so fast. Nobody needed to go read the Bible when you could watch it on the TV.
Could you just leave?
It's pointless. So, we got rid of them. Society got rid of books. The government didn't ban books because people wanted them. Government banned books because everybody hated them. We all wanted them destroyed, burned out of our life. Montag. See?
What if a fireman took a book?
Well, if that happened, the fireman would be totally forgiven if he burned the book within 24 hours or returned the book to the fire station for me to burn. No. Totally excused. But if the fireman decided to keep the book, we would have to come and burn his house and all of the books. Well, so long, Montag, and have a good day.
Mildred! I have something to show you.
What was that? Under your pillow, what was that?
The book. I have something to show you.
Guy, what are these? Captain Beatty's going to come back and burn all of this. Why do you have these?
I don't know. Yes, this is Guy Montag. Yeah, we met a year ago. Yes, that's right. That's right. Well, I've got something to show you. Can I come over and show you? Yep. Okay, I'll be right there. Goodbye.
Who is it?
Montag.
Sit down. May I?
Yes. Yes, of course.
It's been a long time. Where'd you get this?
I stole it.
That's right. Why did you come here?
Because no one listens to me. I can't talk to my wife, she won't listen to me. Sometimes I think if I could just talk to somebody, I can understand what's going on, make sense of this. And I want you to teach me to understand what I read.
How'd you get shaken up? What knocked the torch out of your hands?
We have everything we need to be happy, but we're not. And I thought the only thing missing was maybe the books. Books that I've been burning for the last 10 or 12 years, maybe they had the answer.
You're a hopeless romantic. It'd be funny if it's not so serious. It's not the books you need, it's what was in them.
What you just said gave me an idea.
If you start talking, I must request you to leave.
You don't want to know my idea? There's a way to get this book copied. We can take those copies and place them into the firemen's homes and call the fire department on them. Have them and their houses burned down.
I know a printer in Louisiana who might be willing to help. I can get us bus tickets to Louisiana by tomorrow.
Thanks. That sounds great, but I can't go. I gotta take that book back to Captain Beatty. Otherwise he'll suspect something.
I've actually been working on an invention that might be able to help. This device will let us communicate miles away.
Oh, did you see him on TV yesterday?
Oh, he was absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I must have been on another channel.
I think I saw that they had the Jeffrey on the channel.
I must have been on a different channel. I didn't see him. Let's see. Oh, Guy, you're home early.
Yes. So, what do you all think of the new war?
I think it's fantastic. Finally, who are we fighting again?
I think it will be a quick war.
48 hours, they said.
Yes. And how are your kids, Mrs. Bowles?
Oh, they're fine.
I don't know how you can have children.
Oh, it's not a problem at all. I plop the kids in school 9 out of 10 days. I only have to deal with them about 3 days a month.
Oh, we could never. Right, Guy?
that?
A book?
Yes.
Yes. Every year, a fireman is able to bring home a book just to show his family how silly it is. Isn't that right, darling?
It's poetry. You ever read poetry, Mrs. Phelps?
Of course not.
I hate poetry. It's such an awful thing. So unclear, confusing, a bunch of nothing words.
Why don't I read something?
Oh, yes. Show us how awful it is. What's the title, dear?
Dover Beach. The sea of faith was once too at the full and round earth's shore, lay like the folds of a bright girdle furled. But now I only hear its melancholy, long, withdrawing roar, retreating to the breath of the night wind, down the vast edges of drear and naked shingles of the world. Ah, love, let us be true to one another, for the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help for pain. We are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggling flight, where ignorant armies clash by night.
Clara, are you all right?
I don't know what came over me. I just feel...
I knew it. Poetry is a bad idea. Poetry and tears, that's what I have always said. You're a sick man, Mr. Montag. A sick, nasty, cruel man. Awful, hurting words. Why would anyone want to hurt people?
Well, I've got to go back to the station. I only came back for a few things.
We should be leaving.
Oh, don't go. I promise he won't be back.
No, we really must go.
Here.
No, Montag, leave.
Up, where are you going? The other boys are playing poker downstairs, but you're playing chess with me. Take a seat. No, I had a dream last night. We were fighting, out in some field somewhere, and you were just yelling nonsense, book references at me, and I was saying how stupid this was, and, it just didn't sit right with me, because I knew it couldn't be possibly true. You could never turn to the side of the books naturally. So I told you this in the dream, and we then went back to the firehouse as friends. And then we burned a house full of books. Hold on a second. Yes. All right, thank you.
Any reports?
Yes, but we'll finish the game first. Checkmate. Let's go. Oh, and don't tell any of the other firemen. It's not that important. You and me will just go. Come on.
Wait. This is my house.
Get out of there, Montag.
What's your specs? You gotta have books, Montag. You need to learn the error of your ways. Get the flamethrower. Don't forget, the hound's still out there.
Knew you were contacting someone.
We're gonna track him down. And burn him too. And then you're gonna go to jail. Because you had both.
Put that down. See? This proves my point. You wouldn't have done this 2 weeks ago when you didn't read books. But now, here we are. You won't do it.
We never burned right. Hello? Favor? I'm back.
Get out of there, Montag.
Hold on. Remember the plan. I'm gonna put the books in the firemen's houses.
Montag, leave.
Yes. I want to report books at Fireman Black's, Shaw's, Randolph, and Shaughnessy's house. I killed Beatty.
Let's go see what's on the news.
Breaking news tonight. Fireman Guy Montag has just killed Fire Captain Beatty over discrepancy concerning books. Apparently, Montag committed the murder by turning his fire hose on the fire captain. Montag had been hoarding illegal books for years, and as we all know, this can make a man go completely mad, and it was when the fire captain found out that Montag attacked. Montag has avoided capture. However, 4 other firemen by the names of Black, Shaws, Randolph, and Shanassi have been apprehended tonight. They too had been hoarding books and were likely working with the criminal Montag. All of their houses have been burned down, and the firemen will likely be sentenced to death in prison. All mechanical houses are now searching for Montag as we speak, and the military has turned their attention to finding this man. He will surely be captured by dawn. I implore all of our viewers to search their neighborhoods for this traitorous rat. He has come against the entire force of this nation, and that is something we will not stand for.
You heard what they said. You can't be in the city. You have to go into the woods until you see a stream. Follow the stream until you meet some people that can help you. Meanwhile, I'll go to Louisiana.
Okay. Thank you, Faber.
Breaking news. Fireman Guy Montag has just been captured and killed for his dissenting activities. In this video, you can see that Montag was discovered and shot by police. This ends the terror of Montag, likely a spy from our enemies. Today is a great day for our nation. Today, we all came together. Military, government, hounds, police, and most importantly, people, to burn out the parasites, the dissenters that challenge our beautiful nation. And know this. To all our enemies, overseas, to all the countries we are at war with, to all our enemies from within, we are a strong nation, that will not accept anyone who dares to challenge the power of our infinite country. We are America, the home of the strong and the home of the brave. God bless America, and good night.
That's not Guy.
I love my father and I love him well. I hope to see him someday soon. 'Cause where I live it gets dark at night. Kinda dark eats up the light. Yeah, where I live it gets dark at night. Kinda dark eats up the light. As I dream I'm falling down, the world moves without a sound. I'm lost as sure as I was found. The sun comes up without a sound. So I'll up and face another day, and I hope the kindness comes your way. I love my father and I love him well. I hope to see him someday soon. I love my father and I love him well. Someday soon.
Take a seat. Apparently you're dead. Heard on the radio that the Hound captured you and killed you. The government wants law and order. You're causing chaos.
Who are you?
I'm an author. Or I was an author. Now we're devoted to memorizing books.
We?
Some other authors and I have been memorizing books down the stream. We memorize books for when the war ends, which should be very soon considering all the people have been looking for you instead of focusing on the war. I predict the enemy is going to use this to their advantage. Any moment now, there's going to be a bomb.